Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. I'm Christine. I'm glad you're here. The light is not on me. And I don't like that. Better. Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. I'm Christine. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to a clickbait ragebait video. I found some really odd posts on social media, and I have a feeling that while it is getting harder and harder for network marketing distributors to sell a business opportunity that is not profiting and is not benefiting most people, it is getting harder and harder for them to sell the products. They need to grab attention, just like influencers, content creators need to grab people's attention online. And that's why many times we see posts like the ones I'm going to show you in a moment that are not really beneficial if you want to sell somebody a product. Because in that instance, you might want to be likable. Sales is a very personal thing, and if I don't like you, I'm not going to buy from you. So clickbait or ragebait is a weird tactic, in my opinion, to sell products and a business opportunity. Now, clickbait is if you pretend in a title or in the video or in a picture that your audience will see something, and then you click on the video, you click on the content, and then you recognize it is something completely different. Clickbait would be me in a video title say that a superstar tried to kill me, and then in the video I explain to you that I had a bad dream about a superstar killing me. That would be something like clickbait. And then ragebait is content creators and distributors as well. They do something outrageous. They approach you in a way to grab your attention. They're being mean to you. They're being insulting. They do something completely outrageous for an audience to continue to watch the video, to boost the engagement of the content, to comment down below how stupid, how weird, how horrible that person is. And that way, their content gets pushed out to more people. So this is kind of the clickbait ragebait. So this is kind of the clickbait ragebait. Wow, this is hard to say. So this is kind of the clickbait ragebait version of network marketing posts. And I don't think that that is very helpful. Let's take a look at the first video where Network Marketing Hun is yelling at you that if you do not evolve, you will be left behind. Dum-dums. That would be like rage baiting.
If you're a closed-minded professional, keep scrolling, get on out of here. But if you're an open-minded solo esthetician, practitioner in the health, wellness, or aesthetic space, and you've been thinking about going out on your own, or you're struggling with your business, then this video is for you.
That already, it's attention grabbing. That already is rage baiting for me. If you're a closed-minded individual, then get on out here. Don't watch this video, then this is not for you. Why? Why do you approach your potential customers or your fellow future Huns like this? I guess because number one, it is attention grabbing and people might want to continue to watch, which is good for engagement. Also posting and commenting in the comment section. Although in this person's comment section, I haven't seen a lot of people commenting why she is so nasty, why she addresses her audience like this. Also because I believe those who might be manipulated in joining a network marketing company in 2025, they don't want to be called close-minded. So you think people in your audience are closed-minded? Well, that is not me. I'm a very open-minded person, so I'm going to listen to what you have to say. That's a good start for somebody who tries to sell us skincare.
Did you know average growth for a solo practice only 8% year over year? I'm here to show you how you can actually grow your retail revenue and your business by 30 to 50% without stocking any inventory, taking on huge product liability, and literally watching your products expire and collect dust on the shelves right before your eyes. You can expand your bandwidth in a way that is way beyond your treatment room, all across the country and soon to be the world. And that is how you create a sustainable, long-term skincare business. Does not exhaust you and drive you into the ground.
So she's approaching actual business owners, actual estheticians, and how they can up their revenue. Let's keep that in mind, because you will slap your hand onto your forehead and slap your booty and call yourself Josh. I don't know what you call yourself. When you learn what network marketing company this person is in and what she actually tries to sell, she is targeting estheticians.
Guys, Waterless Holistic Skincare provides clinical level results, and it is the fastest growing skincare category in the world. It is only a matter of time before your clients are introduced to it. Don't you want to be the one to do that? As a veteran in medical aesthetics and wellness with over 30 years of experience, I've helped hundreds, if not thousands, of professionals. Cannot recommend this brand enough.
The question is, has she really helped actual business owner in the esthetician sphere, people running their own businesses? Or was she a network marketer ever since and she just specialized and she focused on the beauty industry and on the skincare industry?
I partnered with Olive Tree People over a year ago. It has completely changed my business perspective and truly how I see the future of skincare and how we get skincare into our clients' hands. Truth is that retail is dying. Online shopping is taking over.
Yeah, Captain Obvious. Is she 10 years behind for somebody who says, get out of here if you're not open-minded? You recognize now that retail is not doing as well anymore, but that online shopping and online consulting and everything online is performing a lot better than something actual retail. Here's the kicker though. She said it, the Olive Tree People. That's what the network marketing branch of the company is called, like in the United States and in Canada. That's the only area where they're active. It is a network marketing company. And what is dying? What is old-fashioned? Yes, exactly. Network marketing companies. They're shutting down left and right. Well, you can operate them online. They're a dying brand at the moment. They're a dying industry. They're a dying scam. Now, it doesn't mean that scams don't exist, but more and more network marketing companies are shutting down or they're closing the network marketing recruitment aspect of that business and they focus on the actual sales of the product. So for somebody who's allegedly so open-minded, she's already missing the most important point. Yes, she is in the Olive Tree People. She is not partnering with that brand, trying to get the products in the hands of customers and estheticians. She is an independently contracted salesperson in Oliveda, a network marketing company that sells skincare products. She is not partnered with them. She had to pay her way into the company to be able to now sell the products and promote them. Currently only in the United States and in Canada. So just to set the record straight, she's in network marketing. Network marketing is currently dying.
You may have seen this brand floating around on TikTok or Instagram. You may have some misgivings about it, but I would really love to be the one to introduce you to it properly and give you the true deep dive into the science, incredible business opportunity, and how this business model isn't actually very different from a professional skincare industry. The truth is over here, it pays you way more.
But isn't that already weird? Isn't that already a problem? You want to sell products to estheticians so that their customers can get their hands on the most amazing products. Oliveda also operates in Europe. They're just a legitimate company here. And some estheticians use products. That is just them using the products. Now, would I from my end, use an esthetician, work with an esthetician if they sell products that are in a way connected to a network marketing company in other countries? Absolutely not. But that would be a legitimate business with an esthetician just using these products and then selling you the products as well. But here we also have an amazing business opportunity. That already tells me that it's not just about getting your customers' hands on the products. You're also selling a business opportunity. And guess what gets compensated better in network marketing? Selling of the products or recruiting? Yes, exactly.
Efforts actually equal the reward. A lot of misinformation out there, and as someone who's been a rep, a clinical trainer, and really understands the science and the strategy behind building a business and what it takes to be successful in the skincare industry as an esthetician and as a professional, trust me when I tell you that the results from these products and the results from the business very, very real. And the science behind them is also very real.
But it doesn't matter. If you run your legitimate own business, you very likely don't want to support a network marketing company and you're not getting involved in network marketing. You're not a legitimate business owner because you're a salesperson in a network marketing company. Those are two completely different things. And most people in this day and age do not want to be connected to network marketing or to network marketing products. You do not join the Olive Tree People because of the amazing products. You join it because it's a network marketing company. So many former Monetons are in there. They switched very quickly after they recognized that their paychecks were tanking. Not because the products are that amazing. Every product from every new MLM is that amazing. And I think I have misspoken before. Oliveda is the name of the actual brand. So they operate as Oliveda in Europe, and some of the estheticians working with those products, they might work with Oliveda products. That's the name of the brand, and the Olive Tree People is the network marketing company. I think I confused that before.
and many of us are finding unprecedented success. Market research shows that clients are demanding clean, holistic, yet effective products now more than ever. You can offer your clients these powerful bioactive products backed by science without carrying any inventory, huge opening orders with direct shipping to your clients, free gifts each month, free shipping over $50, and an unprecedented 365-day return policy for your clients. You can earn up to 35% on all of that without ever having to carry inventory. You don't have to do this alone. You'll be joining a supportive, growth-focused community of practitioners who are really interested in growing their businesses together. Through my team, you're going to get mentorship, business and event strategies to attract and keep new clients, and maybe even work from home if that's your ultimate goal.
If I'm a legitimate esthetician running my own business, why am I joining your team? Does it mean I'm not running my own business? She's trying to appeal to actual business professionals, but she's just trying to recruit people into a freaking network marketing company.
Someone who's seen the true power behind this brand, not only from a clinical perspective, but how it's truly changing our industry, I am here to help you take this as far as you want to go. That sounds like something that you're interested in. Just drop the word partner below and I will send you all the details, or just shoot me a DM so we can start an honest conversation about how 2025 can be the year that really changes your skin and your business.
So if you're a closed-minded individual, then you might not want to listen to this. Then you might not understand this, only if you're open-minded. Because if you're closed-minded and you come up with facts and statistic and data that network marketing companies are failing left and right, shutting down left and right, shutting down the recruitment aspect of the business model and changing their compensation plans, trying to save the company existing as a network marketing company, then you're close-minded and then you won't understand this either, which is ridiculous. If you have somebody yelling at you on Instagram that the skincare industry is evolving and if you are not paying attention, then you will be left behind. Sweetie, you are already left behind. Network marketing 2025 is doing worse than before. Companies shutting down left and right. The traditional model is broken. Yes, network marketing is broken. Oh no, she's talking about inventory conducting customers. She's talking about people in actual retail sales. No, that system is not broken, but it has changed. It has actually evolved. And a lot of that now happens online. You know what is broken? Network marketing. At its core, because the business model itself is simply not attractive to most people. Most people lose money. News travels very fast with social media, and lots of content creators online on TikTok, Instagram, and also on YouTube advise people to be very careful about network marketing companies. Meanwhile, there's a quiet revolution happening in skincare. How is it a quiet revolution? If you're yelling at me on Instagram, if you're close-minded, then move on over. The Huns have been screaming about Ayurveda for a year now. Last year, 2 very popular Monat Huns left and went to the olive tree people. So there's nothing quiet there, and it's not a revolution. It's about recruitment. It's the same spiel over and over and over again. And it's changing the game for solo health, wellness, and aesthetics practitioners. Difficult word. Aesthetics practitioners. No, it is not. It will just tarnish your business, and you will have a lot of baggage that you have to carry around if you connect yourself to a network marketing company and you sell those products in your actual business. But she is an olive tree people, and that's why she needs you to believe that the products are great and the business opportunity, and it's a way for you to evolve and to move forward in your business when you're actually just walking backwards. I'm not even going to go through the rest of the stuff. It's just, this rage baiting was already enough for me. So let's not support the olive tree people. Let's not support network marketing. Let's not support people yelling at us on social media. That is not a good sign if you actually want to sell something to people. In that case, they might want to connect with you. And you might want to be more likable, just saying. The next post is from a Juice Plus distributor. And I would call it clickbait, because this person went on a shopping spree in London, purchased some high-end bags. Maybe there are also some products in there, among others from Louis Vuitton. She is on her train back to wherever she lives. People in the background looking awkwardly her way because she just lined up a bunch of bags because she went on a shopping spree. People in the back of the train looking at her with a very, very concerned expression, thinking, what is she doing there? And why would somebody who's in a network marketing company post luxury shopping bags? Why would somebody do that? To really show us how successful they are, to show us how much fun they had on an actual shopping spree, because she says that was a fun day shopping. So she just wants to share with us that she went shopping in London. Oh no, here she says recruiting right now. So it's a business pitch. She's positioning herself as a Juice Plus hun, as somebody who's allegedly so successful that she can get a lot of products when she's going shopping in a time when a lot of people struggle to even pay the rent. So this is not tone deaf at all. If you like luxury, if you like to go shopping, that is great. But to post that on social media is, in my opinion, just tone deaf. She was also in Selfridges, which is also a high-end shopping area or high-end shopping center in London. Maybe she was with a group of 20 people and they all collected the bags. Maybe the bags are empty, who knows? Maybe she said, hey, can I get another bag from you? And Louis Vuitton said, no. You purchased a teeny tiny thing for £50. Now get out of here. Recruiting right now. So she's insinuating that you're able to make a lot of money in Juice Plus because she is recruiting right now. Also, how honest is she? I love that. It's not really about selling the products, it's about recruiting. The success we're having in our company right now is off the scale. Is it? Or is it a desperate attempt for you to post on your social media in the hopes that people might come across this post thinking, ooh, what is this super successful person doing? That, oh, she's having success in her company. It is off the scale. In a day and age where network marketing companies are shutting down, that means that she is either the exception to the rule, where over 99% of people lose money in network marketing, or that she is lying because she wants to attract people because she does need to recruit. Recruiting right now is not a thing in network marketing. You're recruiting all the time in network marketing. People join, fall off, you need to recruit new people, they fall off, you need to recruit new people. It's kind of a vicious cycle. And maybe she didn't even go shopping that day. Maybe she just collected a lot of shopping bags, filled them up with her own personal stuff, and then just sat on a train and took a picture. Completely making this up, possibly. She could have been on this luxurious shopping spree, absolutely, but I do not trust the Huns and their posts. I only trust them as far as I can throw them, and while I could throw them far, I wouldn't be able to throw them far in this case. I would just drop them. Did that make any sense? It didn't. I don't trust the Huns and the things they post. I've not seen promotions and momentum like this since 2020, since the pandemic. If you want to be a part of it, message me now. Network marketing companies are dying now. They had an artificial peak during the pandemic because lots of people thought they could actually make an income because they got laid off their jobs, because they were actually scared for their health and they wanted a job they could do from the safety of their very own home. Ever since then, network marketing companies slowly but surely declined. More and more people are leaving network marketing. I don't believe this. If you want to be a part of it, message me now. Computer. What? Am I supposed to message you now or message you a computer? £119,480 in bonuses and monthly pay. So that's her monthly pay and her bonuses. Money she made in 1 month, her entire team made, the entire company made, her upline makes. We're missing some facts here. Also, are you allowed in Juice Plus to post your income? I mean, I don't see any proof that this is true, but I have a tendency yet again to not believe it. But she's very clear what she wants because the hashtag is also recruiting. It's not about selling the products, it's about recruiting. Clickbait. What would you call that? That's also rage bait in a way. Probably not. It's just tone deaf. Then I have another post for you from good old Monate. I will just show it to you running on the side, not commenting on it. It was honestly just a teeny tiny bit that caught my attention. I always get caught up on the smallest things. So this was a Monate event in Tampa, I believe. It was their Monate 2.0 Unleashed tour. This was the recap on social media. From OC to Scottsdale, Tampa, NYC, and Indy, we had an incredible journey. Huge congratulations to our amazing leaders who hosted these events. A big thank you to everyone who joined us. You reminded us why we do Monate. Shout out to Daniel G for the passion that filled each event with energy. Yeah, he's annoying. I couldn't stand him for a second. He's also rage baiting. He's also yelling, shut up. After 10 flights in January, blah, blah, and I are ready for another round. That is one of the things that Monat now does, and they have to do so regularly, those events where they invite their leaders, trying to ump them up, and also other people in the company that are not considered leaders. And because the downlines are not able to recruit enough people anymore to close enough people and to close enough sales, the top people now have to do that for them. And then they also have the inspirational BS gurus like Daniel G. Well, at least in my opinion and allegedly. So this is one of their events. Why am I showing you this, you might ask? It was really just a teeny tiny detail where I think, Monat, are you now actually getting cool? Do you understand sarcasm? Do you actually have some humor, the slightest humor in your bones somewhere? If you don't know what I mean, I'm actually truly just referring to the very first slide where the owner and CEO of the company, Ray Urdaneta and his wife, are promoting Monat 2.0 Unleashed, and they're standing in front of something that looks like tombstones. Are they finally, in a way, through this picture admitting that, yeah, Monat is dying? It looks like tombstones, doesn't it? That's really the only reason why I wanted to show you this post. It looks like a white and a black tombstone. Monat is dying, we cannot tell it, but when we're shutting the company down and we're not letting you know, we're just posting it on our website. We don't need to alert you because you're not worth anything as a distributor. You're not owning your own company. We make the rules here. Then we can always refer back to this post and we can say, hey, we had tombstones at that event. Think about it. It's not that deep. I'm making a lot of assumptions here, but these look like tombstones. So Monat, RIP, and it looks to me like even the corporate side is admitting that. At the Unleashed event with Daniel G, and they're super excited about it, but they're posting them in front of tombstones. Rest in peace, Monat. Would that be clickbait for you, or rage bait? Or neither of these? I'm easily annoyed today. That's why everything is very likely rage bait for me. But it could come across as clickbait if that's your first picture. And the owner of a network marketing company that is obviously, by their own documentation, not doing well, they're standing in front of something that looks like tombstones. I might be overthinking this. I get it. And then the last thing I wanted to show you, it falls under clickbait for me as well, but I'm also annoyed by it. That's why it's also rage bait for me. This is from a Young Living Han who has a highlight reel on her social media where she wants to show her audience how easy it really was for her to get started in Young Living. Young Living is one of those network marketing companies that are currently still holding on to the network marketing side of the business. They're selling essential oils, but they're also the ones who have drastically changed their compensation plan. The owner of the company announced that, and the Huns, I believe, struggle, first of all, to not just fulfill the new requirements per the new compensation plan, but a lot of people very likely have also left. Sensi changed their compensation plan and a lot of distributors were disgruntled, and I think there was a lot of noise and there was a lot of buzz about this, but I see a very similar trend at the moment with Young Living. doTERRA also announced changes to their compensation plan. They're taking it a little bit more slowly. The compensation plan changes from Young Living, they're active and they have been active since April 1st, I believe. doTERRA is taking more time to more easily transition their distributors into the compensation plan changes, but I guess that is why we see posts like this. Started with wanting to swap out toxic baby products for my infant in 2017. And it is so easy in Young Living to be really successful because the next thing, just after swapping out the product for her baby, the next thing you know, we're hopping on a plane to San Diego. That's the next step, the next thing. All expenses paid. So it is an incentive trip the distributors were invited to and part of their expenses were paid for. Their expenses are never 100% paid for, and even everything for the trip is paid for. They have to pay taxes on the value of those trips, so that's also not really correct. But that's the next step. You switched out the products. I am pretty sure that if you go onto those trips, even if they're the easier trips, even if they're not considered leadership trips, then you need to recruit a lot of people and sell a lot of products. So I would guess there are some steps in between, but we're not mentioning them here. The lonely nights where you sat in front of your computer, where you had to hold your baby and be on an opportunity call and on a team call, we're missing some information there. All expenses paid, well, maybe not everything, for sure not the taxes. To learn about a more holistic lifestyle. It makes it sound so easy, right? Just swap out your toxic products, and then you can also go to San Diego. And walking across the stage in front of 50K people, well, that is truth success. We're missing a lot of background information here. That is why this is clickbait, in my opinion. And taking my family to Hawaii for a week, all of it thanks to Young Living, forever grateful. Well, I'm not sure if the baby, you do not fully see them in the pictures, the baby she was referring to at the very beginning, but this is now not an infant, this is now a toddler, so some time has passed. And taking your family to a Hawaii trip thanks to Young Living either means that she was able to make enough money, and that is why she was able to pay for a trip to Hawaii. Thanks to Young Living? Really? I don't think so. Very likely thanks to your downline, because you recruited a lot of people who in return very likely lost a lot of money. So all of it thanks to my downline. Forever grateful. I think that would be a way more appropriate pitch. But it's running successful online businesses. How many businesses do you run? Because Young Living is not your business. With my besties that make this special. So it's a group of women who are very likely on one team, and they're all in Young Living trying to recruit and trying to sell, which is getting harder and harder and harder, but it's a very supportive group of people. Thanks to these people, she was very likely able to go to Hawaii, because you do need a team if you want to rise in the ranks, also of Young Living. This post honestly just annoyed me because it is a blatant lie that is so easy from you starting with just swapping out your products. Get rid of all of the toxic products you had before once you have a baby, and now you purchase the totally not pricey Young Living products, and then you can do all of those things. You can go on an all expenses for paid trip in San Diego. You can get your family to Hawaii. You can walk a stage with 50,000 people watching you, and you have the ability to be a successful business owner who works together with her best friends. That is not how life goes. She must have recruited a lot of people, sold a lot of product. A lot of those people who joined her very likely also left. She had to replenish these, then they left, then she had to replenish these as well. She has to fulfill certain requirements each and every month, and it's getting harder and harder. Now, especially with a new compensation plan from Young Living. Young Living is obviously not doing well. Mary Young has admitted to that in the past, and those compensation plan changes are just one example why Young Living is also not doing well, but they're trying to hold on to the network marketing side. That is why those posts are not just annoying, but also predatory, and in this day and age, even more than years ago, because it is getting harder and harder and harder in network marketing. Network marketing companies are currently drowning. I love it. I'm all here for it, but let's not pretend that it was super easy because you just switched out some toxic products. Absolutely not. All right, that was me taking a look at some posts together with you that I just found strange, that annoyed me, that are not truthful, and that in my opinion are clickbait or rage bait. Wild times in network marketing at the moment. I would like to hear your opinion about these posts as well. What were the most outrageous posts you have seen from network marketing hunts? There are worse ones out there, of course, in the health and wellness sphere of network marketing, but I found them very, very misleading, as is the nature, in my opinion, for most network marketing posts. If you liked this video, then please subscribe. That way you will not miss out on any of the upcoming videos. And if you like these types of videos, then hopefully I will see you in my next one. Until then, tschüss!